To get us started, can you share an overview of Juna, why you founded the company, your mission statement, and then the products and areas that you're most focused on?
Yeah, definitely. I'm Taylor, so I'll get things kicked off. Um, the do-it-all generation, which is women like Jewel and I, are experiencing sensory and schedule overload like never before. And as mothers and busy career women, we really felt this firsthand. And we were looking for effective, yet non-pharmaceutical solutions to some of the problems we were facing. And there was nothing on the market. And when we dove in a little deeper, we see that anxiety is the number one leading mental health disorder in America. 55% of Americans are stressed. 1 in 4 Americans have insomnia. And all of these issues are causing, crazy hormonal imbalances, increases in infertility, overstimulation, bad sleep, and the list goes on. Our body's so connected that we're seeing, that when one thing's out of balance, it takes everything else down with it. So we wanted to create Juna, where we could create, plant-powered solutions to these problems we were facing, like stress and sleep and digestive issues and bloat, and so on.
Curious to hear a little bit more behind the efficacy of the products and how you're working to ensure that they meet the highest standards to produce the best result for the people that are using them.
Yeah, you make a great point. And that's why we've really designed the collections to be so straightforward on exactly the problem that each one is solving. So currently we have our most recent collection, which is Detox. I have it right here. Each product and each collection is very clear what it solves for. And on the bottle, this says Detox, to bloat, cleanse, digest. And so when a customer comes to our website, they're not necessarily searching for an ingredient, they're searching for a solution. And so we make it super easy for them to find the solution to that problem. So if they're looking for balance, we have our balance collection. If they're searching for to solve for their insomnia or poor sleep, we have our best-selling nightcap collection, which revolves around sleep. So it's super important for us to make it very clear and easy for the customer to find the solution that directly solves the problem that they're looking to solve. And so that's one part of it. And then the second part too is that it's easy to use. I mean, there's so many things out there that we know we should be doing, like working out more, eating healthier. I know I should be meditating, but as a busy mom, I don't have the time to. And I feel like so many women, especially in our target demographic, feel the same way. So we create every single product to easily and seamlessly fit into a woman's everyday routine. So all of our products can be dropped directly under your tongue. Our Detox, you drop into your morning water. And so it's super quick, it's super easy. Everything, can be mixed and matched based off of the problems that you have. So it really is designed to all work together and be used daily. So that's why we also launched our subscription program, which has been really successful.
I wonder if you could talk more about the ingredients in the product, because I know that's a big point of differentiation for your brand.
Our customer is savvy. And so one of the things we like to do is be fully transparent with our sourcing and with our ingredients. So on every single box that our product's packaged in, there's a QR code, and customers can scan that and it will take them directly to the testing results page on our website, where you can see how it's third-party tested and verified for purity, efficacy, to make sure there's no heavy metals or pesticides or anything like that in our formula. So women can really trust that they're getting the best product, and that what they're buying and what the box says is what they're actually getting, because there's a lot of false marketing and out there, and especially in the supplement industry, you have to be so careful about the products that you're buying and putting into your body, because they are not created equal. So we're really transparent with our formulas and with the ingredients and with our sourcing. It's really important for us to share that with the savvy consumer as well.
Yeah. And, back to the ingredients and the formulation a little bit, we are using ingredients that are activating in the body to create and restore real change. So lots of times with the pharmaceutical, a pharmaceutical will go in and they'll activate a certain receptor to do one thing, right? To either, shut down, like in the case of sleep, shut down the body, or in case of stress, maybe produce like an uptake of serotonin, but then that's all it does, right? And when you're working with plants, they work very synergistically in the body. So they're actually activating multiple receptors at a time to create homeostasis within the whole body. So for example, when we're talking about digestion and gut health, I mean, we all know there's been so much education now, once the gut is optimized and stabilized, we know that it then talks to the brain, and our mental health is at an increased optimization. So these things work very synergistically in the body. So it's important that we're not just activating one receptor to do one thing, but that we are activating all of these receptors so they can start talking to each other and allowing the whole body to work at not just a more optimized level for that moment, but for long term.
What are some of the things in the wellness landscape you're focused on today? Are there any, major shifts that you're, seeing, and how do you think about, wellness over the next couple years and where the industry is headed?
Yeah, I think we'll probably both have our own answers to this one. But, for me, currently Juna incorporates over 40 different active botanicals into our formulas, and everything is plant powered. And I really do, Jewel and I both believe that that is the future of wellness. I think people are going to be turning away from, quick fix pharmaceuticals or, these enhancers that aren't organic and aren't natural to be putting into our bodies. And I think, transparency will be another big, thing that evolves over the next few years. I think, one thing when I was talking about the supplement industry and how it's, there's a lot of untrustworthy brands out there, it's something like 70% of supplements don't actually have in them what they're claiming to. And so I see a huge shift happening with that, and having more transparency and trust being built around what's in regulation, being built around what's in these products that brands are selling. And so I think that will be a huge shift, and one that we're welcoming. And then Jewel, I'm sure you have something to add to that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, to your point, Taylor, about transparency, I really think that is part of the future. There are so many women that come to us that say that they've used so many products for sleep or so many products for stress, and they've never had the results like they have after they use Juna. And it always surprises them. And I think that's really a testament to our transparency and to all the testing and to the lengths that we go to really think about these formulas, how we're developing them, how they're working throughout, back to the sleep product, throughout the stages of sleep, and making sure that we're, hitting on every single sleep cycle, right? We're also really excited to dive more into women's health specifically when it comes to hormones. I think this is something that's been neglected for so long, from, the teenage years to post-menopause years. There's so much to unpack here, and we're really excited to go deep and to formulate some products that are really going to help women feel their best at all times of their life.